Now we're live.
Everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I'm here tonight with Corey Shaw from Always Conscious. Say hi, Corey.
Hello, everyone. For the second time, we have some jokes in a minute. We'll fill you in on what happened.
Yes, it has been a thing, but we're here. We are on time, guys. We're on Spirit's time, and it's going to be totally worth it. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you. I thank you all for being here. Hey, Brooke, we got Brooke in the house. Jamie. Hey, Laminatic. Good luck. Michelle. Oh, Tribe's in the house, y'all. Hey,
Ooh,
Elizabeth,
what's going on?
Maria, Christina G, Gina. Woo, we got a whole house. All
Wow.
right, guys. Dang. All right, Kelly. All y'all on it. So anyone who is new to the channel, we welcome you. This is going to be a very interesting and eventful night. We aren't going to stay on too long, but I will say ahead of time that most of the people already in here have worked with me on some level. But listen, guys, me and Corey started this journey of mediumship together, and 3 years ago we
Yeah.
took the same class, and it's been a wild ride since, but we have stayed connected this whole time, and I'm so excited to have you on with me tonight. And the fact that both of us have branched off and started our own business from this walking into Carol's class. But yeah, I'm really excited. So we're going to be doing live mediumship readings, and I'm going to let Corey tell a little bit about himself and how he got here, so y'all can get acquainted with him. And all of the information is down below. All readings tonight are going to be free, but they are donation based, guys. And we thank you. They're not necessary, but they're absolutely welcomed, and we are so grateful for all of your support. So but if anyone does want to get in contact with either one of us for personal readings, that information is in the description box. So with that being said, Corey, you want to tell everyone a little about yourself, how you got
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. So yeah, 3 years ago, walked in the class and automatically, like, it's almost like our energy just connected, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, just thank you, Elizabeth, right there for saying hello to me. Hello, everyone. Thank you for letting me join your tribe tonight. But I'm excited because this has been a journey that I have literally been fighting just so much, and it's really like finally Spirit just took over and said, "No, you're supposed to be out here helping people. This is what you're supposed to be doing." And what just started happening was even after the class, I took with Jessica. Jessica went, we talked. Jessica was like, I'm going to do this. I can do it. And I was like, yes, Jessica, you go ahead, you do it. And I'm like, you let me know how that work out. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm here for you. We even practiced together like a couple times. But I still didn't get into it. But what was happening was I kept like helping people. Spirit kept sending me people and I would just help them. And it was kind of weird. Like they would be around and I'm like, I don't want to freak you out, but like there's something I gotta tell you. And then people just break down into tears, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't mean to make you cry. They're like, oh my God, no, this is the most beautiful thing. So just make a long story short, that's when I decided that, hey, you know what I need to do? I have to embrace it. My grandmother passed away. She's in heaven, and she's the one who told me I need to embrace it. So I'm not going to fight Granny. We're just going to go ahead and just going to go ahead and do this and get into it tonight. But I'm excited. This is my first time on YouTube. I'm a Facebooker, I call myself. I'm just usually on Facebook, but I'm trying to start Always Conscious right now on YouTube. And yeah, I'm just excited to be here with everybody.
And if anyone has any questions for Corey or
Yeah.
I throughout this, please don't be afraid to ask. How I feel like we're going to work this tonight is I honestly, I'm not sure if anyone has any requests, but I think it might be a good idea just to open up and see what we pick up and
Mm-hmm.
who wants to communicate,
Mm-hmm.
because those are always going to be the most prominent messages. So, yeah, I really feel like I just want to open up right now. So, okay, guys, well, buckle up because this is the first one. I've never done mediumship on my channel before, so this is,
It's
yeah,
gonna be great. I'm excited. Buckle up, everybody. Trust
yeah,
me, somebody's about to be overwhelmed, but it's okay.
right.
We're gonna be okay.
All
All right,
right,
this is
guys.
your show. Do you want to kick us off? I will feed off of your energy. Wherever
Okay,
you go, I will tap in, and we're good.
all right.
Oh, and everybody, I know you probably know what we're doing is just setting our intentions when you hear us get quiet and pushing our vibrations out. So,
Yeah. Okay. What I'm picking up on, and I'm not sure if it's one name or two, but I'm being pulled in two different directions. I'm getting something about twins. I'm hearing Anna and then Maria, um, but my breath feels short. Um, I feel like I'm having a hard time gaining a deep breath. Let me see if I can get anything more.
are you good? You need me to jump in? Are you okay? You got it?
I feel like one twin survived and one didn't, or one had a severe complications. I don't know if the other one made it. There's a heart defect or something that's going on
Yes.
here. Is this making any sense for anyone in here tonight? Are you feeling the same thing with the heart defect?
Yes, I actually see the heart defect. I see like the heart and you know how we can see the heart in the blood and
Mm,
show us blood, which lets us know it was either heart issues or something that's linked with maybe diabetes or something, some type of heart blood type issues. That's what
okay.
I got.
Okay.
And I do feel like this was, it's definitely a sibling energy. So, is there anyone in this group who had a sibling or a twin or someone just really close, if you were brother and sister, but who may have passed away with some uh, heart complications, maybe heart, maybe something like that? Because that's what I feel right now.
Yeah. It feels very complicated in the chest area. And I feel like this is something that was battled in the womb, but I I feel this child did make it to the physical world, but it wasn't here long. Um, but it could be a sibling, or let me see if I can figure out who they're trying to contact. I'm hearing the name Lizzie.
Are the twins? Hold up. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see the message that somebody said. I think Elizabeth said, "Are the twins definitely girls?" Let's see here. We can ask. I
Yeah.
didn't really see a sex. I just saw the heart in the blood. Let's go.
And I was getting Anna Maria, but it felt almost like I was being pulled in two different directions. So I'm not sure if it's one name or two. I definitely feel like one of them was a girl, though, for sure. There's definitely a feminine energy tied to this set of twins.
Is this anybody? Elizabeth, are you okay? Elizabeth said that my husband was a twin and his brother lived a week but died from an undeveloped brain.
Oh, it's not the brain. It's not the brain. That's interesting
the heart.
you
It's
say
definitely the
that,
heart.
but yeah, it's definitely in the
Definitely the
chest and the heart. Yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, that's uncanny that storyline is there, but I'm not going to accept that as this twin because it's not. I know this. This is very much a heart and lung thing. My cousin had twins. The boy lived and the girl died within 24 hours. Okay. Okay.
Michelle, do you know if it was heart issues or anything dealing with the lungs?
Yeah.
Jessica, what else are you getting from there? Are you feeling like a guide is around too, or no? Is that just me? Am I feeling that?
You're feeling a male energy?
A guide, yes.
Oh, a guide.
Yeah, guide, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't picking up on that before. That go ahead and follow that one because I'm following something else. What?
Okay.
Yeah, lean into the guide because I was just getting something about purple lilies, but then you brought the guide up. So let's lean into that.
Okay. So yeah, so we're trying to link together, guys. This is new, but I think because there's so much going on right now that it's hard. So earlier I don't necessarily want to leave the heart situation. I'm still there. What I get right now is that there is someone guide who is stepping through who um, is a It's a male. This is a male figure. And this is definitely one of your main guides, not the only guide, because we have several guides, but one of your main guides. And what I'm getting right now is that there is someone who um, is in serious, deep thought about some real life changing decisions. Like there's a cross in the road. Like I see, like you know how you have a road. So it's showing me a road, and there's literally like a four-way road and a highway, and like someone can go in either direction. And I'm trying to home in on who we're talking about here. So this is also in reference to personal, and I'm getting that this is personal, like meaning like your personal life, but then this is also professionally too. Like someone's really stuck right now and really trying to figure out in which way they want to go, and this guy that is trying to step in right now is trying to communicate that. I'm also getting with this. So they're showing me like the letter H right now too. Um, and I'm trying to make it out. Are they saying Hannah, 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 Hannah? I don't know. Is there anyone out there right now who is familiar with like a Hannah or Anna and really contemplating like making some real big decisions right now? Is there anybody who's on with us right now that's in that mode? And that would know someone that either is a Hannah or Anna or something like that.
Mm, we're gonna have to come back to Brooke because I just pinged on that. Um,
Okay, let's go.
I will say with what you were just talking about,
Yep.
that the so the way that I'm seeing it, because I could see the crossroads, right? Um, but I see this person like standing in the middle of it, like not like spinning almost, and they keep bringing up something about the compass, but it feels like the inner compass and not being able to trust that. And it's causing like a disorientation of not knowing how or where to proceed because you're not sure how to navigate what you're feeling and being able to put your feet in the right direction. But I also feel like there's a lot of judgment already being cast on the decision you haven't even made yet. It's like every direction there's the possibility, there's already a judgment associated to that storyline. Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, I felt
You
that.
feel it. You feel it. So it's the
Yeah.
problem. So who is who? Okay, who is the? There's someone on here right now. Yes, I feel it. That's who it is. Yes, it's the expression guys. All right, let's go. So we're gonna go ahead and go into it because it's you. Because I was getting to Hannah, Anna, Sarah.
And I
Okay,
was
got it.
thinking
It's Sarah.
Anna earlier, so there's something,
It's
yeah.
here. So right now, what your guy, and I'm just gotta let you know what your guy wants you to know. So first of all, let me describe how he looks. And Jessica, I don't know if you can see this guy that I am seeing right now, but he
Okay.
is a older gentleman, definitely muscular. Like he's not overweight or anything. He's definitely muscular. He has a long beard, and he has like um, a sword and a shield with him almost. So, which he's letting me know this is your guide that is ready for you to like fight for things. So right now, you're going through something where you're going to have to battle. You're going to have to like fight for everything that you want. But it's okay. Your God is here to let you know that He is here to help you, and that in all of these decisions that you have to make, because there is like a crossroads for you now. He just wants you to follow your heart and your passion. You have to block out. He's showing me you blocking out other people who are in your head right now trying to tell you what to do, and that you need to seriously block out all of the outside noise, and you have to follow your heart and your passion. And he's also showing me you where you're literally like almost in a river, or on, yeah, you're in a river. There's some rocks around, things are flowing, but there are some things that are blocking you. And I think that these things that are blocking you, they have like the letter F on it, and they're really shaky. So I don't want to talk too much without you saying, yes, this is actually right. But do you have a lot of fear right now and doubt of yourself and trusting yourself to make these decisions? And I want to get it right because I'm pretty sure this is the Empress of Duality, right? I'm pretty sure this is who we're talking to. I just need you to confirm that we are on the right track right now.
Ooh.
And we do know that there's a little delay here, but I really
Oh
want to know
yeah,
before I go
yeah.
on.
No, I'm just waiting. It's coming. Oh. Mm.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
there
been
we
battling
go.
the freaking ego so hard to accept what I know in my heart without validation. Yeah.
Well, your God is here to tell you that you have to let that ego go, and He really needs you to follow your heart. And then when you do it, you have to stick to it and fight for it. And you
Yeah.
really have to block out like the other people that is in your head, because what that is doing, that's fueling your ego to not make that choice. Wow. She said, today I literally felt sick and I had to regenerate. Yes, that's it. And that's what that is. And that's that energy. And another thing that I see you really doing is, and then I'm gonna let Jessica chime in here because I don't want to take on spotlight, but I really see you like birthing something right now. Like there is something that is deep inside of you that has to come out. And that's what this guide is literally telling you right now, that you have to like trust your heart, follow through and do it. And you have the protection around you that's going to protect you from anything. Does that make sense to you? Do you know what you have deep inside that's trying to come out right now?
I don't know why all I'm hearing right now is Aretha Franklin respect. I don't know why it's playing over and over in my head, but it is. Um, I'm having a really hard time with this right now. Um,
'Cause it's a lot. It's a lot.
it is a lot. And listen, I knew that this was gonna be like a different experience and opening up, because like listen, I'm telling y'all right now, I can't even lie about this. The moment Corey walked in the door the first day of class, like me and my best friend took the class together, and it was like as soon as he walked in, this big beam of light, and I'm like, oh my god, he's so powerful. So working like I know that my energy can be a lot for other people, but like us doing this together
It's
is
a
just
lot.
amazing, and thank you for being here with me tonight. Like seriously, you really are, you're so good at what you do.
Yeah.
um
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to read this. Yeah. I want to play this song. Protect my energy. Yes. Yes. Because I know you can trust yourself. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I love it.
Um, and honestly, you know what? And it's actually funny that, you know, when it comes to trusting ourselves and this whole process, and listen, we're all going through it, but leaving behind the best way I can describe it is the old way of life, the old way of thinking, right? Like there's so many belief systems and the behaviors that we have adapted to. And, you know, I had someone bring it up to me last night, and like when it comes to I finally have gotten out of the phase of disrespecting myself. And I'm wondering if this is why the whole Aretha Franklin thing's coming up, because I used to not only enable, but I was also being enabled. So, you know, um, it's one of those things where I really was my worst enemy, and I let everyone in my life treat me the same. And now that I treat myself with that respect and trusting myself, it's so much easier. And we've had this talk too about following the breadcrumbs. I follow all the breadcrumbs, whatever message, whatever inkling it is, I just trust it. I follow it. If it feels good, if it feels curious, if it feels exciting, I do it. Um, and sometimes I got to push past my comfort zones. And that's a big thing that's coming into my reality right now. But someone brought it up to me last night and said, like, if you do not communicate what it is that you need or that you deserve when you're standing up for yourself and the way you're presenting, like, guys, we are worth that. Like, we don't go around just uh, my words are getting so jumbled right now. It's like my soul knows what I need to say, but my mouth can't keep up. uh, but it is, and we need to start being kinder to ourselves. And it goes back. They're bringing me back to the crossroads, the whole connection, right? Like, no matter which direction I choose, I already have a judgment on it. Why? Why does it have to be like that? And you're already criticizing your future self for a decision that hasn't even been made. And yet so many people are staying in situations or around certain people that are clearly not in alignment and not showing respect. And then you got to ask yourself, are you giving yourself that respect too? Because
Yeah.
are you respecting yourself when you're allowing other people to treat you like inappropriate in any way, shape, or form? But especially for us light workers who are stepping into the public eye, who are really stepping into the healer's role, it can feel so discombobulating because there's so many different avenues to take. And because of the way society is, I think there's already so much about, you know, because it's the inner child, Brooke. It's the inner child saying, will you accept me as me? And we have been taught throughout life that not many forms of our inner child is actually accepted. We're constantly told from a very young age, grow up, right? How many kids actually get to be a kid? So that's why you're looking for that validation, because you want to be seen, you want to be heard, but you also want to have the support of everyone to say, yes, this is the right. It's easier for them to make the decision for you than to make it for yourself. That's a self-limiting belief. And it's a toxic one, a vicious cycle. Yeah, do not accept, access denied all day. But yeah, guys, so we'll get off that topic, but I just really felt like that needed to be said. Hi Bradley, thank you for being here. Welcome. We have David in the house. Energy is so high. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's high.
It is very high. Hey, Kara, Sheila, Christina. Oh, I love you guys so much. Okay, so, yes, absolutely, Sandy. She said, I'm having some respect issues. Another reader has said, in every choice we make, we should treat ourselves how someone that loves us would treat us. And it's, listen, it all starts here. All starts here. And my whole thing when I had to start like relearning how to respect myself, it's like, if you wouldn't, because listen, I'm a lover, guys. I don't, if I say something mean to you, you poke the bull, okay? It takes a lot for me to get there, but I had to really ask myself, if I wouldn't say it to my dearest loved one, why am I saying it to myself? Plain and simple. Those words would never come out of my mouth to someone I care about. Why am I saying it to me? And so I think it's really important that if we catch ourselves falling into that cycle of lack of doubt, of fear, of, lack of self-confidence, or whatever the case may be, I think it's just important to say, that might have been my belief, but I choose to replace it with this. And I forgive myself for the judgments that I have placed upon me, based out of a fear, because it's all fear. All of the self-limiting beliefs is the fear.
Yeah.
So, goodness.
Yeah. We'll see you later, Brooke. Thank you. Brooke said she had to leave. We'll just read the comments.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Can I add something, Jessica, here?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm getting. So as I search here, and I feel pretty much, I'm going down the screen here, feeling everybody here, and pretty much your tribe. Wow, you have a tribe filled of empaths.
Yeah.
And this is beautiful. And that's why like a lot of the energy is so high right now, and I love it. But
I told you you'd feel them.
yeah. So we have a lot of empaths on here, which is great. But it's also, if you don't know how to manage that, it's also hard. So this goes to what Jessica was talking about earlier, like God and just protecting that energy and really making sure that you are grounding yourself and really like keeping yourself around people who are bringing positive energy. Even if somebody tries to get you to go down that negative road, right now, the way our universe is, you're going to have to fight hard to stay in the light and keep that positive energy, because it's true empaths, you're going to feel other people's stuff and you're going to feel other people's energy. And if you are not careful, you're going to start taking on some of their traits, some of their thought processes. And before you know it, you're going to be like, how in the heck? Like, what? Like, why did I say that? So please try ground yourself, because I feel it. A lot of you are true empaths here. And like, you literally like have to ground yourself daily so you don't take on that negative energy that this world's trying to give out right now. I just had to say that piece. Just feeling all these empaths here.
Yeah. So I do see that there are a few people asking, how do you get a reading? We're just kind of at this moment tuning in to whatever's open to coming through. But if you have someone that you would like us to connect to, drop a name and we will see if we can pick anything up for you. We don't want too much information. If you have a first name, that's it. Like, don't need a lot to go off of. But if we do read for you, these are going to be short messages. If you want to go more in depth of what comes up for you, then you can always book a personal reading with either one of us. Donations are not necessary to get a reading, but they are very much appreciated, guys. So, excuse me. Oh my goodness, my throat is acting up right now. Got really dry. So
I think you're picking up on something, actually.
yeah, I think so
too.
too.
Yep.
I'm.
Yep.
It feels like throat cancer. Are
Yep.
you getting that too?
Yep. Yep.
Almost. Is it
Yep.
esophagus? Esophageal
Yep.
something?
Definitely. It's right in here. It's definitely hard to breathe, and it's very itchy.
It actually feels like it's tightening, almost like a swelling, but it's almost like dry, like a desert. This person probably would have been clearing their throat a lot.
That's your empath. Somebody else here feeling it. That's because you're empathic. You can feel what we're feeling right now. Yep. But is there someone out here who lost someone or can feel it, where they may have had throat cancer or something going on with the throat in just that area?
I almost feel like this person would have had, I don't know what it's called, but the bronchial or the tube, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I'm not sure the tech, but I'm seeing like a fixture here. This person had like severe damage to their throat and esophagus.
Yep. And this person definitely had a lot of damage to the throat esophagus area, and they were definitely, as I'm seeing, I don't know if you can see what I see, but I see a older, it's definitely a masculine energy.
Yeah.
Not short, not tall, but kind of medium build, older gentleman. Does that resonate with anybody?
Okay.
And what else do you get in Jessica? Because I can tell you what I see right now from this person. So this older gentleman is just showing me like two little girls. Like he's going back maybe into a childhood of someone's. Two little girls on a swing. The swing is kind of like on trees. It's not like a swing set or anything like that. The swing is on trees. Um, does this sound like anyone? You go ahead, Jessica. What else are you getting?
This I feel like I'm having a nervous tick. Like I keep flicking my nails. I feel like I'm almost looking from his perspective, like you're taking me into this memory. But like I can see the children on the swing, but when I'm turning, I'm looking at the side of the house. What's this window? I feel like the kitchen window overlooked the swing. If this is making saying my grandpa, me and my sis were the only grandkids.
Yeah.
We swing in his backyard. He died of cancer, lung that went to the brain. Okay.
So I wonder. So did he? I don't know if you can remember, but did he have? Did he have like? Because this he's showing me now a red truck, like an older type truck that was red, And I don't even know why I'm seeing apple pie right now. I don't know. But apple pie is popping up for me. But does this make sense to anyone?
Bring up the kitchen too, because they're leading, they're touring us around the property.
In the kitchen and apple
Grandma's got a
pie.
pie sitting in the windowsill.
There's some apple
uh,
pies here.
uh,
Okay. Kelly, do you think so? Just want to go here. Do you remember a red truck or anything that he had? Because that's what he's showing me, like a red truck, like an old school type truck. But I'm definitely seeing some, like I said, some apple pies too in the window cooling off. Yes, a red truck. Do you recall a red truck? Whoa, that's it then. That's him. She said, my dad has it now. Yes. So it was you and your sister because that's what I saw in the beginning. Sweet potato pies. Got it. I was seeing some pie. I thought it was apple, but it was definitely pies cooking. Well, pies that were cooling off. But I saw two girls in the backyard on a swing that was in the backyard. Like I said, it wasn't. It's almost like the swing is connected to trees. Uh-oh. Jessica, are you there?
I got kicked off. Sorry.
Okay, got it. So, okay, it's okay. Jessica's here, but you in your so in the trees. So I see the trees. This he's taking me back to a Pacific day. That's why I showed red truck. But it was almost like a nice breeze in the air, and like um he was pushing like one of you and others like waiting on a turn to like get on the swing. But does any of that make sense to you? Oh, got it. She said I heard over the swing set. So he is right now letting me know he's actually getting emotional. So this is weird. So it doesn't happen a lot, but when spirit is happy to connect, they make you get emotional. So my eyes are tearing up right now. So he wants you to know that he, loves you so much, misses you so much. But he also wants me to let you know that he is the one who plays jokes on you from time to time, like where you feel something's around in the house, or you're like, I swear I didn't put that there. That thing got moved and stuff like get moved around. He wants you to know like that's him, and that he has never, ever, ever, ever left your side, and that he is there to guide you, and like he loves you like so much. Does any of that make sense of somebody playing a trick? I mean, not playing a trick, but do you kind of feel like somebody may be with you sometimes when nobody's there, or do things get moved around and you're like, I know I didn't move that there? Does that happen to you, Kelly?
Mm, I know
Yes, he's a
exactly.
jokester. Yes,
Kelly.
yes.
uh, yeah. Is there? It's. I feel like there's something around buttons too. I keep hearing something about whether it's buttons popping all the time or losing off your clothes. I don't know. There's something about buttons for sure that whether they're popping up all over your radar, that's him. Okay.
That's him.
Um, I also feel that it's somewhat of a reminder because there's a memory between your grandmother and him around buttons, whatever that may mean for you.
I see buttons too.
Yeah.
He's also showing me birds too, Kelly. I don't know if you were seeing birds a lot lately, but especially like the red birds. Like for some reason, like he's just letting me know like that's when he's really around and really present when you see birds, and especially when you see birds in twos all the time. That's what he's letting me know now, that that's when he is most around you, and he's right there. And he also wants me to just let you know that he has your back. Like no matter what, he is still grandpa. He still is protective over you, very protective over you, by the way. So, but yeah, he's a funny guy. I love it. This is beautiful. He got me up in here crying. I don't cry like that. First time on YouTube, get emotional. But that's
It
awesome.
happens,
Yeah.
especially with this tribe, man. They get me all the time, all the time. I'll be in my Wednesday sessions, and I'm like, "God, it gets me so emotional." But it is. They have a beautiful energy, and their teams are just. Oh, you feel it. I don't have to explain it. You get it.
So, so this is what I think, Jessica. This goes. Kelly is giving us more information, but
Mm.
he was trying to get with us earlier. You
Yeah,
remember we kept feeling the heart stuff. Kelly said that he smoked, that he died from a massive heart attack, hence the breathing thing.
yeah,
Which,
yeah.
yeah, good. He kept he fought
All the way
he
to that.
fought to come through.
Oh, yeah. And so
Oh,
Kelly, I would definitely go back and pay attention to the signs that were kind of coming out through that, because he was definitely popping in different areas just to get to the forefront of all of that. Yeah, his red trek got me. And that's the thing, and that's where you really got to pay attention to the details and only accept it if it totally makes sense for you, because it's when all of those details come together that you really know who you're talking to. Um, so yeah, very, very cool. Thank you for that, Corey.
mhm.
Thank you. Um, okay. I, what is going on? I feel someone else trying to come in right now, but I was trying to focus. Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you all so much for being
Thank you
here.
all of
It,
you, every last one. Thank you.
yes. Um, this is, well, both of our first times on YouTube doing mediumship readings. Um, we've both been doing mediumship for, well, we started learning about it 3 years ago. But it's really humbling, and we are honored to be here with all of you tonight, and thank you for allowing us to do this with y'all. So it has been such a long time, Kara. It really has. Thank you, David. I'm so glad y'all are enjoying it. If anyone has someone y'all would like to connect with tonight, because I would say we went on at 8:30, so maybe another 15-20 minutes we'll
Mhm.
do. So if there's anyone that y'all want to connect with, um, drop a first name only in the comment section, and we'll see if we can pick up anything for you. And again, guys, if y'all resonate with our energy and you want to book a private reading, please reach out. Our emails are down below. Okay. So, Corey, if you just want to look and see if you um, get drawn to anybody.
Mhm. Do you want me just to go with it, or you have someone?
I'm being really drawn to this Chris. Really drawn to Chris. I'm
Okay,
going
let's go.
to get into that.
I have someone if you still trying to
Yeah,
connect.
go ahead.
All right, so I am connected with someone who goes by uh, Mima, um, older lady. Um, Definitely is a baker. She's showing me Thanksgiving, where there's just like a whole layout of Thanksgiving where there's like, y'all gonna make me go eat pies tonight. I'm trying to lose weight, guys, but like pie and stuffing and like the turkey, and there's like a whole layout. And it's like this is like the favorite time of holiday because she's showing me just family coming from all over to her house, and she just wants to do all the cooking and like cook. And it's a Mima. Okay, Jamie said, "Oh, that's my grandma." So, do you recall any like the Thanksgiving? So let's go deeper, and you just confirm if I. So let's see. All right. So, this is definitely a big family. And Thanksgiving was like her favorite time of the year where she would actually like start cooking like almost like 2 days before Thanksgiving. Like she's showing me like getting ready, getting into it. And like she has like the stuffing on, the turkey. She didn't really like anybody else in her kitchen. She just wanted to come and like really just lay out the spread for the whole entire family. And she was also seen as a feisty person because she's showing me now like she was definitely a fighter. She's not a big lady. She's kind of smaller, but she is very feisty and did not bite her tongue for like anyone. And she's letting me know like yes, yes, one of my last moves was her getting up early, cooking all day. There you go. So she's letting was she feisty, Jay? Like she's letting me know like she didn't take crap from nobody. She had boys and all that other type of stuff, but like she would go toe to toe with the best of people. She spoke her mind, but she had like one of the kindest hearts. Like her energy, like it just feels so pure and so like loving and welcoming and like she's just like she's Mima, she's grandma, and like she is right now. Like fast forward a little bit, she's showing me uh almost like two boys, like two little boys, and she just showing me her like watching over them and really taking like that's her job, like to like watch over them. Yes, she was, but usually in more of a joke. Right. She was kind of joke with me, but feisty. Yup. Do you know the two little boys that she's showing me, Jamie? Who would she be referencing to two boys? So she's showing me these two little boys, and it's like she's watching over them, and which have me thinking, and I feel. Let me just ask. Okay, so she is definitely still here. Like she is I mean not she, the boys. The boys are like here or here, but she's like watching over them. Three boys, one girl. What about grandchildren? Well, you're a grand. What about your how I don't know how many children you have, but there are two boys that are still in the family tree, like little boys that she watches over right now. Like she makes sure like she checks in and she's there. Ah, got it. My dad and mom. Yes. So she is like big and like watching over them. Okay, so she's also letting me know, like, and I'm not trying to be funny, but just she's saying like your dad had like a hard head or whatever. He still has a hard head, that boy, but she loves them like so much, and that she is like still like that's like her best time that she's showing me, and that's why she's showing me that memory right there of just her watching over these two boys, and like this is like the thing that she, yep, yeah, he does, and that's literally what she said. She said he still has a hard head, so just let him know that like she is still looking out and still protective over the family, but especially to the two boys that she's looking over, like she's still there. So yeah, thank you, Jamie, for that. I just she wanted to get that out.
Okay, so I've been holding on to Chris.
I know, go
Uh,
for it. I'm sorry.
no, please don't apologize. Are you good? Did you get
I'm
everything you need?
good. I got it up. I got it out.
Okay.
She just wanted to. Yep.
So I started tapping into Chris, and there's a few things that kind of keep coming up. Now, where do you want to start? I want to say that this person had a very good balance. Like, they like the balance of being inside and outside. Both are just equally as important. But I feel like the memory he's showing me is of him and a friend in this. It looks like a small living space where it's two recliners, and I'm seeing them play Xbox. Um, and then there's also there's something about dirt bikes that keeps being brought up with this person. I'm not really sure what the association is yet, but another big memory that's coming up is something associated with a fair. Like, I keep seeing a Ferris wheel, and it seems to be more of like a dry environment. This feels more kind of like a Midwestern, I would say, type of environment, if that makes any sense. I don't even know if they're still in here. Um, what was their name? uh, Native Mo Rising. Are you still in here? I don't know if they're still in here. Oh, and the memory of the fair. So I'm just gonna put it out there because I held on to him this long. I'm gonna say it. But there's a memory of a dark-haired woman, and like the way I'm looking through his eyes, the way that I'm seeing it, it's like all the lights from the carnival coming down across her face. It looks so magical. And this was like a really special bond with this person, even, but he had a hard time communicating. Like, he was more of I want to say, like, kind of a shit talker, like, oh, love you, babe, that kind of, but not a very heartfelt, emotional person. But he felt so much more about this person than, oh, oh, felt so much more for you. Okay. So much more for you than he let on. Yeah, because like I feel this facade, and that's something that he told me too, is that the mask he wore, it was all BS. Like, inside, he was a very chill dude, but he put on a big front. Like, he just felt like he had to kind of be the show. Ooh, listen, I've been picking up on this man since I was getting ready. I cannot. I'm telling y'all. I was sitting there putting on my makeup, like trying to rush, and all of a sudden I told myself to calm down, like everything's fine. It's all a part of the show. And I just kept saying it's all a part of the show.
That's it.
What? But listen, okay, and he's bringing me back to the memory. One of his favorite things was actually seeing you at night with the light like playing off your features. Ooh. It did something. Okay. And you would probably notice that would be when he get a little more awkward or a little more talkative or just kind of a little more showboaty, because the emotion that it brought out in him, it did things to his ego. So he had to put the show on, the brave face. And when really he was melting inside, like that's what it feels like. Okay. And I really feel like that just needed to come out for you tonight, because it was a total, he had a hard time with okay, so he's bringing up like the societal standards, what we expect from men, right? And so many people start hating on men, and then we just all expect them to be assholes. Well, then, I mean, how many people, the bad guy always gets the girl, so even good guys try to be assholes, and it's not cool. But I feel like, especially at this time in his life, that's very much what it was. He was trying to be the cool guy, and now he's realizing like it wasn't so cool what the certain ways that he interacted with you, especially when you needed his vulnerability. Like he really struggled in that area to give that to you. The way that you deserve, he says. He struggled to give that to you in the way that you deserve. And I also feel that you had a very, very strong connection with this person. And I'm not sure, like, how this all goes, but I feel that you have had a hard time with relationships since this person. Very much so. He still very much holds a space here. But sometimes I feel like it kind of goes back and forth between the nostalgia of the moments you shared, and then it goes also into but why? Like, why, if you loved me, why would you say that? Why would you make me feel that way? It was his own shadow. And he really struggled with that. Really struggled with that.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Holy crap, man. Now I'm getting really emotional. Okay. So
Spirit's working.
we're at 9:30. I think that is a beautiful way to end tonight. Thank you, everyone, for showing up tonight and leaning into this energy with us. If you would like to get in contact with us for whatever reason, if you have any questions, if you just want to talk.
Hey, Jess, can I say one thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing only, because I just asked when I was thinking James from my phone. She just wanted me, Jamie, go back to you. She just wanted me to tell you that for you, this is her message to you. She needs you to stop stressing so much. That's the only thing she told me to tell you. So, all right, I'm good now. I had to get that off because if not, it would have been on my head. So
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And listen, guys, and that's how this really does work. Like, if there is something that needs to be said, it's almost it hurts. Like, it feels like physical resistance not to say it, and it becomes very uncomfortable. So it's like, just brace yourself until you can get it out. But that's also where we have to learn to balance, because forcing readings on people, and we're picking up on stuff all the time. There's a lot of stuff that I pick up on that I don't tell anybody. I just go through my own process. But I think that's also about leaning into people that you can gently, open the door to that, plant the seed if it needs to come up. But thankfully, in formats like this, if you're in here, you're open to it. So I'm sorry. Okay. So with that, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Thank you for trusting us with these messages. And if anyone has any questions or would like to get to know us a little better, check out Corey's channel, Always Conscious. There's not a ton of videos up, but you will see. So they're like, what's the word I'm looking for? Reviews, basically, right? Testimonies.
Yeah.
Of readings from people who have worked with Corey, if you want to check that out. And also go check him out on Facebook. He has a lot more going on over on Facebook as well. And is that Always Conscious as well?
Yep, it's Always Conscious with Corey Shaw on Facebook. Okay. But I will be you guys, you sold me tonight. I will be transitioning a lot over to Facebook and really getting that page going. So yeah, thank you. Okay. Thank you for inviting me, Jessica. This is amazing. You're so welcome.
I do want to say a closing prayer before we go. But yeah, guys, if anyone needs to get in touch with us, all of the information is down below, and you can reach out. We prefer through email. Okay. So yes. All right. So deep breath, everybody. Dear Spirit, I thank you so much for coming through for us tonight. I thank you to all of our loved ones and our ancestors and our guides that were able to bring through such beautiful, encouraging, and uplifting messages. Thank you for bringing the clarity and the accuracy needed on our behalf of as the bridge between heaven and earth. And I thank you to all of our sitters and allowing us to speak on their loved ones' behalf. I thank you for the generosity and the love that has been shared between us tonight. Yes. And I ask that any energy that we have picked up that does not belong to us or is not for our highest good be dispelled now, and allowing us to take all of our energy back to the rightful person. I ask that we all carry this beautiful energy with us as the night goes on, allowing our energies to be grounded and centered in love. Thank you, Lord, for protecting us and sheltering us from any lower vibrational energies and allowing us to bask in your glory in all ways. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for showing up tonight. If you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, drop us a comment, let us know how it resonates with you. And make sure y'all go check out Corey's channel. And if you need anything, you know where to hit us up. Okay. Do you want to say anything else before we go?
No, I'm just excited, and everybody have a great week. Keep those vibrations high and keep those energy sucking vampires away from you. Love you all.
Right. Before we hop off, I want to ask everyone in the chat, would y'all be interested in us possibly doing this on a bi-weekly schedule? Is this something y'all want to see more of, or are there different things that you would like to see talk about? Because I feel like your energy definitely matches the vibration of my channel anyway. Everyone's resonating with you. So, yes. Yes. All right. Well, we will see y'all in 2 weeks then. And thank you so much, Corey, for being here and sharing your beautiful energy with us. I really appreciate
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Todd.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful night, and we will talk to all of you soon. Bye.
Bye.